I want to get into the definition of millionaire. I didn't like this definition. It's from Merriam. You
Miriam be
know,
tripping
y'all
sometimes.
know we have a problem with Merriam-Webster, but the definition says a person whose assets are worth $1 million or more. And the reason why I
Okay.
don't like that is because you can have $1 million worth of assets, but if you have $1 million worth of debt,
Mm,
you have $0.
that's true.
You know, it has nothing to do. It doesn't have anything with liabilities in here.
Mm.
So for me, and I'm sure this definition is also out there somewhere, but a true millionaire is someone who has $1 million worth of no, no, whose assets minus their liabilities equals over $1 million.
Mm.
All right. So assets can be anything from a house, a multifamily complex, a painting, a masterpiece board game, because that's a collectible item. You know what I'm talking about? But anything that you can exchange for cash or value would be an asset. All right. Or anything that's producing you actively cash would
Hmm.
be an asset. Would you agree with that definition?
Yes.
Beautiful. A liability is something that either costs you money on a consistent basis or you cannot exchange it for money.
So you would consider a house an asset.
Possibly.
When is it an asset and when is it not?
I believe a house is an asset when it is producing you either producing you money on a monthly basis, like you have an Airbnb situation or you're renting it out. That's an asset. It's making you money. Or when the equity is rising.
So if I'm just a single family living in a single family home, that's not an asset.
Not intrinsically. Again, if that single family home that you're living in and you're looking at the equity and the equity is going up,
Mm.
it's an asset. But the markets are doing crazy stuff right now. So just because you're in a house doesn't mean that house is an asset for you. If you're in a house right now and there's people that buy a house and it's maybe the mortgage is too much for their income, right? So they're paying 3,000, 4,000, $5,000 per month. These are LA numbers or New York numbers, right? Or San Francisco numbers. But they're paying a lot of their paycheck towards it, but they're not creating any wealth from it. So is that house an asset? Debatable.
What is a car?
Depends. If you use it for Uber and you're making money or it's on Turo and it's making you money, that's an asset. If it's not making you money, it's a liability.
Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at that definition.
Yeah. Beautiful. So, liability, we went over it, right? It could be a car payment, it could be a phone payment, it could be jewelry that you have, clothes that you're buying, all those liabilities, right? So you add up all your amazing assets that you have because you're an amazing investor. And if you don't have them yet, by the end of this year, you're gonna have some assets, right?
Hmm.
Start small.
Hmm.
And then you subtract what your liabilities are, and that will give you your net worth. And when that number is over $1 million, Shazam! You have now hit millionaire status.
Amelie, 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 Amelie. Okay.
Thank you for supporting the M4 show and our mission to increase the wealth of Black families.
If you received any value from this episode, any value at all,
Any,
any, do us a favor and give us a like and subscribe on YouTube and Apple, Spotify,
all them,
anything, all of them,
all
all
them.
of them. Wherever you're listening, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And after you like and subscribe, make sure you send this episode to at least one family that you really want to see win. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.